Good morning. It's the first day of the um, first light trail of Tel Aviv. It's August 18, 2023, and I'm here because I wanted to see it. But that kind of tour will be what you can see around the stations of the light trail. First of all, we are at Judith station. It's not the most beautiful one. I saw even better in that place, but it's air conditioning. It's very important now. First, you must know that you must valid the ticket in every train, and yes, you can drink it. He's now here, then I cannot show you. Oh, there's another ticket place here. You can switch it immediately to English, and then you can do whatever you want. I will ask you to buy the anonymous Rav-Kav card. You'll touch it, it will tell you if you want to know daily pass and single ride, and or just the card itself, because you can later on put some money in it, and you can use it in every public transportation. You must understand something about that light rail. It doesn't function on Shabbat. Then from Friday evening till Saturday evening, you cannot use it, which is a horrible idea. But this is the Jewish law, which I think it's an old law, and we must change it. Through here, you can actually visit a few places. If you saw the full video, then we were at Hashmonaim and already at Arba'a. And Sarona market is there too, and I will take you from here to Sarona. This is very close to another station. It's close to Israeli shopping center. If you want another shopping center, it's nice as well. It's walking distance from here. When you are buying the ticket or using the apps, you need to validate here. The Rav-Kav that I was talking about looks like that. Here, if you have the apps or the one-day ticket through the QR code. Today it's for free, then you can go in, then let's just go to see the station, although it's so strange here. And here, you can use the restrooms. I don't know if it's open. Didn't check it. But let me see if it's open. I will try to. Yes, it is. Then you can use it. But because you saw how the trains looks like in the other videos of mine, then we will go to Sarona, and you will understand why it's important. Let's go outside. Open. There. You can use the elevator. Oh gosh, it's hot. Then let me take you to the area of Sarona and Israeli Center, and you know what to do. The idea of those videos, which will be a long video, more than an hour, that will take you. I took you to a few of the stations of Tel Aviv, which are important for you as tourists. And you can, the ticket is good for 1.5 hours. But you can buy a daily ticket as well, which is not bad at all. It's the cheapest option, and the thing, except of that it's a horrible thing that it's closed on Shabbat, except of it, it's a good idea. Then remember, on Shabbat you cannot use the public transportation in Tel Aviv, although we do have free buses in Tel Aviv on Shabbat, and that's because we do have an excellent mayor and excellent city, but it's against the Israeli law, the Jewish law. And I'm so happy that we have. All right, then Sarona, we will enter through Sarona, but let me show you where is Israeli shopping center. See those 3 buildings? It's actually, what you can see is only 2. The first floors are a shopping mall, which is, I think, a very good idea. But I will take you to see what you can see here. Then, if you watch the video of Kaliba, Hashmonaim station, then you know that there's a lot of bakeries and coffee places there, and the market on Friday evening. But I'm climbing up to Sarona to show you a little bit more of it. Sorry about the noise, it's the opening day. Sarona was a German colony, and I do have lots of videos of it, and I'm not sure that I'm gonna talk about everything, but I want to show you what you can do. Then first of all, it's a beautiful place to visit. And because it's still early, it's Friday, it's like your Saturday morning, then the bar, for example, is closed. Lovely bar, not expensive. Don't buy the food there. You can actually buy the food at the market and then eat it here together with a nice beer, cold beer. If you like chef restaurant, then Claro is a beautiful place. It seems to be, I think, part of the vineyard area. The houses are amazing. It's a very romantic place. And let me take you to the market, which I believe will be closed. Who eats at 9 a.m.? Me. And it will be open soon. We will be able to enter, but most of the places will be closed. Let me show you the bag. When you're entering a place like that, like a market, you must show them the bags. They will check it. זה גם פתוח. They have water. Toda. And let's enter to the market. I love that market. Why I love that market? Oops. First of all, quality. Secondly, air condition. Air condition. And you can find a lot of Israeli restaurants here. Israeli food in Tel Aviv, like falafel and such a thing, are not so common in Tel Aviv. We do have places for that. Maybe I will prepare a video of it. I will. But here it's more like trendy, very poshy. I won't be I'm not sure that YouTube will give me the option to use that video because of the Israeli music. I don't have right for that, and I hope that we will be able to do that. But you got the message. So many good places. I do have a very it's closed there. I do have a very let me see if it's open. I do have a video of it, then you can actually see it. Then you got the message. It's lovely. There are so many restaurants outside it as well. For example, the one that I love is Benedict, and I will show you where it is. Sadly, they raised the price and they are giving us less products. Then when you are going to eat there, tell them that I hate them for that. If you want something local, hummus Eliyahu, it's excellent, it's kosher, then you won't find it in, you won't be able to eat it in the Shabbat, Friday evening, until Saturday evening. Max Brenner used to be a very important place with a lot of chocolate. Yeah, used to be. Now, what I'm saying is what I believe in. Some people love it. My daughter, for example. But you can see the difference between Max Brenner, empty, and Benedict. Crowded. Huge meals used to be bigger than Benedict. Used to be an excellent option, but now they raised the price and less food. But still, I love it. I love Benedict. Here, I'm not sure, but some of the Benedicts are open 24 hours a day, and you can eat breakfast at 9 p.m., midnight. And look how beautiful it is. I did videos of Sarona, then And now you know what you can do. From here, you can go to Israeli shopping center. I will show you where it is soon. You can see the round building there. But it's very romantic day and night. If you will continue with me straight and then to the left, you will reach Dizengoff Street, Aroma Shopping Center. I do videos of it as well. Sorry, Aroma. Bima, National Theatre. Oh, I forgot to mention. If you will continue straight behind that army camp that you will see soon, you will be able to reach the Opera House and Tel Aviv Modern Art Museum. Then this is the station for that. Sadly, the light rail doesn't enter to the center of Tel Aviv. In about 7 years we will have the purple one, then purple line, then you will be able to enter to all those places that I mentioned. But it's nice to walk around and to see not only the tourist areas, the non-tourist areas, and it's mostly air conditioning. This is very important. It's better than to use a bus. It's quicker, it's more official, and there are more places to sit. It comes every, well, they used to say every 4 minutes, let's say 10 minutes, but to wait in most of the station are air conditioned. It goes to some other cities. There's nothing for you to do there, unless you do have a family there in Petah Tikva, Givatayim, Ramat Gan. Not so for tourists. Then this is Kaplan Street. Kaplan Street for the last 34 weeks is a demonstration area against the corrupted government that we have, and they are corrupted. I cannot understand how people are still voting for them, but that's again me. It's a disaster. Then every Saturday I'm reaching that street together with 160,000 Israelis that want to change the situation today. Then this is Kaplan Street. Then if you are visiting Israel in the next few months, sadly, you will see it. And I think it's a beautiful place to visit because it's a very well-educated protesting. Lovely, I must say. But to reach the Philharmonical and the Opera House, you know what? Let me take you there. All right, I will take you there. Then straight ahead, 10 minutes walking, you will reach Dizengoff, 50 Dizengoff Street. 50, it's the beginning of the fun part of the street. It begins with a shopping mall, a good one. Not easy to understand what's happening there, but everything is there and it's air conditioned. And then Dizengoff Street, Dizengoff Square with the best coffee of Tel Aviv, and a lot of boutique shops at the other part of Dizengoff Street. Excellent places to eat, lovely area. If you will continue straight ahead to King George and you will turn left, you will reach the Carmel Market. And if you watched all that video and you saw everything from beginning until now, then you can understand that the stations are around it. Then you can, from one station, can reach a few places that you can reach from here as well. The idea of Tel Aviv, and that's I always say, Tel Aviv, it's a walking tour. If someone says, sorry, I cannot walk, then sorry, I cannot take you to the Tel Aviv tour, mainly because to show you the places with a car won't help you a lot. Then let me take you to the culture area. That was the end of the German colony, but the beginning of so many orchards around. Everything was green. think it's Leonardo, yes, Leonardo da Vinci Street. I think you don't need to see the sign for that because there's no sign here, but it's Leonardo da Vinci. It doesn't sound like Israeli. I started the tour at 7 a.m. I wanted to be the first one in the train, and I was one of the first ones. Yay! And you were part of it, and you were one of the first ones too. And until I will reach the Opera House, beautiful area, I'm asking you to subscribe my channel. If you want to support my channel, you can do that. Because so many of you ask me to do that, and I'm doing it, and thank you. It really helps me, because today I'm not working because I'm taking that video. Then at the description you will find PayPal or Buy Me a Coffee links, and through there you can do that. I will be more than happy if you'll do that. Alright, we reached the end of Leonardo da Vinci Street at the corner of Shaul Melech, King Saul Street, and this is the place that I was talking about. This is the Opera Hall, but for that you need a ticket. But the Museum of Modern Art, if you like modern art, it's more than a must. And I must tell you, it's more than 2 minutes. Now let's cross the road. Let me show you the entrance of it. Don't ever miss it. We have a lot of Israeli modern art artists, but not only. We have a lot of well-known artists like Miro, Picasso, and so many others. Then don't miss it. It's, I call it half modern. It takes you to the limit or behind the limit of it. Then that's the Opera House. Forgot to mention that the station of Judith Montefiore that we just left, it's very close to the train station. From there you can reach Jerusalem and the airport. The only problem is that it doesn't stop at the train station. For that, if you will continue with the light rail, 2 more stations, you will reach exactly to the train station. It's called Savidor Merkaz, Savidor Center. Then it's a good idea if you want to go to the airport without paying a lot of money for the taxis. But you have to switch from here to there. You have to take time. I mean, you have to think about lots of time. I'm usually taking the taxi. It's faster. And when I'm going abroad, I want to feel like a rich man. Then, that's the entrance to the Opera House. La Bohème, Otello, Lucia di Le Marmure. So strange that it's in Hebrew, nothing is in English. Another theater of Tel Aviv, a Camry. And that is one of the entrances of the museum. It's a huge place. This is the new entrance. There's another entrance there. Worth it. Then that is the end of the long video that I might cut into a few videos as well of everything to do around the train station of the light rail of Tel Aviv. Thank you very much for being with me, and I'm going to take a shower. Bye bye.